All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they give you back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they shell for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also, remember to like and share this broadcast as it is hot. All right, the latest one where we get for here: Nigeria military currently arresting Southeast residents, detains an outrageous number of Igbos in Niger State's Wawa barracks. Of course, my people, these people would be innocent Igbo people that have done absolutely nothing wrong, and of course the zoo army are arresting them just because they are Igbos. Yes, this is coming from Barrister Ejiofor and reporting live. Okay, this is what he says. Ejiofor has said that enforced disappearance in the southeast region of Nigeria has become a harrowing crisis that politicians in the region, especially those who are currently campaigning for elections in the coming year, have continued to willfully ignore. He has lamented that hundreds of Southeast elderly parents, young men and women are allegedly regularly taken by Nigerian security forces, disappearing without a trace, noting that the relatives of the victims could no longer determine their status, whereabouts, or whether they are still alive. Maybe this is an act of looking for how they would make sure that we are not able to be able to in fact get more soldiers or get more people that would support the cause of the Biafra freedom. I feel like this is what they are doing, and of course who people are doing this same thing: the zoo terrorists, the same people that we talk about, and you people think that it's a joke. Now someone else, Ejiofor, is making it known to you. He said, Ejiofor said in a recent publication, he said, "I raised the alarm over the shocking number of our people being abducted daily by state actors under the guise of combating rising insecurity in the southeast. Hundreds of our elderly parents, brothers and sisters are regularly taken by Nigerian security forces, disappearing without a trace. Our concern deepens with the increasing number of distress calls we receive daily from the families of some of these victims of enforced disappearance. It is especially troubling that the relatives of these victims can no longer determine their status, whereabouts, or even whether they are still alive. The reason for their arrest remains unknown, further compounding the agony for their families. Unfortunately, this alarming trend has not been met with the deserving public outcry and condemnation, particularly from those who claim to represent us in high political offices. Instead, a fraction of these officials, seemingly absorbed by the privileges of their position, are preoccupied with preparation for the next upcoming election. Now that the Amnesty International has stepped into to corroborate our concerns about these secret abductions and forced disappearances, we call on our political leaders across all levels to denounce the state actors responsible for this crime against humanity and demand an end to these grave infractions. We have also suggested in our various discussions that security agents have the capacity to identify their targets and apprehend the actual threats, yet they continue to target ostensibly innocent and harmless citizens. My people, we know how far in their own side, I'm talking about with this same set of people in their own land, how insecurity is being fueled on their own end. But no, that is not what they are focused on. They are focused on the Igbos, the Biafrans that are finding a way to be united, to go for the cause which would actually affect their life positively. And that is why they've decided to do what they're doing at the moment. Yes. We have also suggested in our various discussions that security agents have the capacity to identify. Yes. According to him, these innocent individuals are then transported to unknown locations where they may be either killed or indefinitely detained without any trace. While our military barracks in Niger State, for instance, is currently holding an outrageous high number of innocent Igbos who have been detained indefinitely with no hope of freedom in sight. I am urging the governors of the Southeast states to take immediate action and use the machinery of the governments to address this rising trend. Enough is enough. This is coming from them. We should already know that these Igbo people that we call the Southeast leaders are not even ready to do what they need to do. They are just people that are standing there ready to just follow whatever it is. I believe the people that would actually put work into this would be the Biafra Liberation Army that would actually do what they need to. Do the needful that needs to be done on this case. And so that is what it is, my people. The next thing you'll be hearing will be a PM talk, and I believe that it will benefit every single one of us concerning the Biafra movement. And so, my people, this is the time to listen to it. Thank you.
Onyine tu wemo, adino nyinu fa wemo, asu promise hajiben Finland dirungam. Onom po ina mawure. Uwa ngudot fiel. Anye timate fi yoki baka forward. Simon pa yak paradise amod wogo di wana for my freedom. Simon pa yak yini wemo di wana no family emio. Simon pa yak te wemo adi wana no family emi wana kamano. Simon pa da ta wana no. Iba kasiti atefo, orudu na iwe, aforerudu na wuna iwe, ewe mebe papongo, awo wo, etafo medoro, nobody dora, atawon kafune, obong Simon, ayuru kotse, obong Simon, afobore.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, by Italian people. Thank you so much. We are waiting when our nation fully restore, so that we can activate this live for our PM to watch, and we will do that live to celebrate our PM when Biafra is fully restored. Thank you, Italian people. Thank you. May God bless everybody that is in this meeting today to promote what we are doing. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are going to item number 8, coronation of our PM, our Prime Minister with Anambra traditional title. Thank you.
Thank you. This Prince Rollin, I think it's time you open that camera from Homeland again, while we do the conferment of the title. Prince Rollin, are you there? Prince Rollin, open that camera there. Prince Rollin, open the camera. Open the camera, Prince Rollin.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So why don't you talk?
Itayana ma.
Yeah.
Itayana ma.
Yeah.
Itayana ma dayo. Yeah. Itayana. Itayana ma. Itayana ma dayo. Let me stand up and let me remove the background so that everybody can see what Italian people doing in collaboration with the Council of Elders. Yes, while everything was going on, the only thing that happened to me was tears. Tears, because seeing that crowd back home there is something that we have longed for years. And then people thought that we have been forgotten. No, we have not been forgotten. They came a and they came a David in him. They came a Simon Egba in Joko. They say he's a Berima. They say he's Mwakoda. Yesterday, Mwakoda was bidded for 5.5 million AJ. Another person bidded 4.5 million AJ. And today, I want to remind the Akwa people that he was also called the Bobrisky of Calabar.
Yes.
Calabar Bobrisky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ojukwu Mahaba, General Achivo Mahaba, Major Mahaba, Field Marshal Eto Akbara Mahaba, even the former Secretary General of Biafra Amahaba, General Achivo, the other one able to work in Lagos, while the rest of them were able to come down to Biafra land to fight alongside with our general. Philip made a reminder to one Nigeria and said, if you do not treat the children of Biafra well, they will come back again in a very brutal way. Today, those children are embedded in the Prime Minister. Our traditional leaders have poured drink already, and I will not pour drink. I will only toast to that drink. The traditional is everybody should be muted. The Igbo traditional masquerade only comes out when we want to crown a king, or when a king welcomes us, or when we welcome a king. That is when the Igbo traditional masquerade comes out. And if you look very well, you saw that when the Igbo traditional masquerade came out, and our traditional leader that was there prayed and then poured drink, and then he used a goat to appease the gods for what? The entrance of Obong Simon Ekpa that has come to see us. So with the power conferred on me, and with this very privilege, we hereby pronounce the new title given to our Prime Minister by Italian people in support of the traditional elders of Akwa Cross. This is the crown. This is the offer. And this is another.
Wow.
Wow. We have the bangles.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Information Minister. Wow. God bless you. Yeah.
Okay, listen to the name. Now, listen to the name, listen to the title. Biafra. The people of Aquatos, here represented by Itayana, precisely, have crowned the Prime Minister. New title. Biafra.
Yes, sir.
Leader of the army. The notorious of the army that have no mission for what. Crush them. Crush them. Crush them. Crush them. Crush them. Crush them.
Burn them. Wow. Massive. God bless you.
So, this coronation does not go like that. This coronation goes with a confirmation of 150 a gemma from my head.
Wow. Yes.
Thank you, Minister Sammy. Wow.
So, I don't know what is going to happen to them. We come in different way, in different format, and in different level. Although with Nigeria, we are fighting principality and power. It is not ordinary fight. We are fighting against Nigeria. And today, we have seen masquerade. But this represents justice, equity, and fairness. Yes. That's what we are going with. That's why Nigeria can never defeat us this time around. At this very point, I will use this opportunity to invite the PM to take the stage for his speech in confirmation of his new title. Biafra. Over to you, the Prime Minister. Thank you very much. Itayana, Maman. Yeah. Itayana, Anna, Maman.
Yeah.
If you listen to it, there is no different than Mamano.
Yes.
Yes. It is the same. Today, the whole truth has been exposed.
Yeah.
The whole truth, everything in the hidden, every secret is out in the open.
Yeah.
Little did we know that it is the same man everywhere. Today we have seen it. We have also seen our women well dressed with their wrapper. Very wonderful wrapper. We have also seen all the biddings that accompany the coronation. Everything is the same. There is no difference. I thank you, people of Itayanam today, especially the crowd I'm seeing there. This is the second meeting I'm having today, by the way, or from the Homeland de facto government. And the crowd has always been very, very overwhelming. And even with the raining
and all the things that happened before this gathering, people still struggle to be here. And there are many others that are not on the screen. So can you please put Thomas on the screen as well? Because the thing is not only happening in the square. There are places where people have gathered, as you can see, Thomas on the screen, also celebrating in their own. So for those asking, where are the people that are voting? This is how the Biafra has come. And a lot of people are still asking, what is going on? We're already home. They will continue to wonder. They will continue. Our job is to confuse them as much as we can until December 2nd. I want you to understand that everybody, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, has come to understand that this particular lies has become truth. If you can't hear, can't you see? People of Itai, I am very, very happy to be here with you. And I wish this has happened before now. And I hope that immediately after the declaration, more of this gathering will be happening as we continue to work on the recognition of Biafra and then work on the transitional government. At the same time, during this convention, the internal message will be passed to the entire de facto government and instruction will be given on what to do. So far, so good. Things are happening on their own. And I'm very, very happy for what I have seen today, waiting to see more in the coming weeks. During this time of convention, everybody must organize themselves, compose themselves for us to show to the world that the Nigeria terrorists and corrupt leaders do not have control over the Biafra people. And when they say, we are saying things that Biafrans want to hear. We are talking things that Biafra want to hear. We are only saying always the thing that Biafra wants to hear. So if people can actually reason like this, which means they know what people want and they are not doing it. And if we are come to do what people want, what is the problem with that? If people want freedom, and we are giving them the freedom by fire, by force, and they keyed into this freedom because they see that we are preaching it in reality, and they have come to follow what we are doing. What is that? What is the problem there? Why others say they don't want to preach freedom? They just want to create awareness so that you know that you need freedom. We come not to create only awareness, we come to give you the freedom by force. The time for preaching that you need awareness is over. You already know that you need freedom. So why am I coming to waste my time, waste many years to tell you need freedom when you already told me you need freedom? You have given me a vote of 50 million over. As you can see, they don't understand what is going on. I believe that with this happening, some of them will be very, very ashamed. The Biafra 40 state is completely with the Biafra government in exile and the de facto government in the homeland. 120%. And we are proving it by everything that anybody can see today. From the least to the highest population in each state. From the state level to the county level to the district level. And this is what is happening here. As you can see, the crowd in one county. Because, you know, we can't gather everybody in entire Anambra state and let them come to the same square. It is impossible.
Yes,
so today, we have been able to prove that it is not just the 5 eastern states like they are bragging and trying to let you know. Look at Biafrans cut across board, and they have given their mandate to the Biafra government. And we are going to lead this particular liberation from the 2nd of December. Many of them who don't understand what is happening, of course, they understand, but they refuse to embrace the reality. From the 2nd of December, they will know that indeed we know the road to freedom. And for you in our Anambra state that have believed in what we are doing, believe in this government, and has given this trust to me, my assurance and promise is that I will never, ever betray this trust. Rather, I will prove that I am here to drag everybody to freedom. If you find yourself in the map of Anambra State, whether you like it or not, the majority carries the vote. We will drag you.
Yes,
Thank you very much for inviting me today. It will happen. Everybody must stand very resolute. We are about, approaching the end of the tunnel, and the light is shining very brightly. So everybody must be very, very vigilant, very, very careful. In the next coming weeks, we will start activating the Biafra Defense Forces in the entire 40 states. It's not going to be easy, but we are getting there. We will activate it. And let me tell you, anybody that is thinking that we're going to start shooting bombs or throwing bombs here and there, the person did not follow us for a very long time. What we are doing now is diplomatic, political approach to Biafra independence, recognition. And that will start immediately. We have legal document that we are going to generate from the 2nd of December. Everything we are doing today is just to create awareness that Biafra needs freedom. Now, from the 2nd of December, we will have mandate of Biafra people. We don't know how many people are going to give us that mandate until we make the official, we have the official result of the self-referendum. Then we'll be able to know and prove to the international community that so number of Biafrans has given us the mandate. From there, our constitution will come. From there, all the instruments that will make us to be recognized and meet the criteria under Montevideo Convention will be met. And we are going to gather all those documents that we are going to generate in Finland and begin to pursue the recognition of Biafra. And then we are going to continue to give Nigeria Woto, because from that document, we will be punching their bags, punching their stomach in Biafra land while we are pursuing the recognition of Biafra from America to the United Nations. And I'm telling you today, we have been able to secure numbers of powerful representatives from the United States. And it is not by corruption, but it is the right thing to do for peace, stability, and calmness to return to the entire Sahel region. They owe the duty to make that happen. And the only way that will be possible is to recognize Biafra as an independent state. Then we will start the process of reconciliation, rebuilding the region, and at the same time, restoring peace and stability, and make sure that there will be no piracy anymore in the Gulf of Guinea. This is what we are bringing to the table. America can never, ever reject this. And I want all of you to understand that we are closer to America where we are than staying in Africa. That's why we promised you people that we will bring the Biafra freedom from exile. You people remember I told you, we will bring this particular freedom from diaspora. Nobody knew what I was saying. But today, it is getting clearer. Like I have said to every other person I have met before, I may not be able to explain everything that is going to happen after 2nd of December. But you know, when we started, a lot of things you know today, you didn't know it. A lot of things that have come clearer. How we are going to get this freedom, you didn't know it. But as we move on, you will be seeing things unfolding and you get a clearer picture. So after 2nd of December, the move we're going to make, the document we're going to sign, the treaties of the United Nations we're going to sign, and everything we're going to do will begin to clear, the kind of the direction the Biafra government is taking to restore the lost sovereign state of Biafra. So people of Anambra State, I want you to understand that do not mind those who look down on you today. Do not mind those who laugh at you today. It is part of the struggle for freedom. People are going to laugh at you, but just know that you know what you are doing. People are going to mock you. Remember, you know what you are doing, and you know who you are following. That is the most important thing. That you know who you are following, and you trust that person you are following, and you give your trust on that government. That's what matters. Forget whatever any other person is saying. And at the end of the day, you are going to be their king. I mean, you are going to be their king, because by the time they realize that they have gone the wrong way, they will come back to you begging. Then you are going to give them condition. And the condition is well grounded in our constitution, yes, that we are going to vote for the adoption during the convention in Finland. There we are going to show them where they belong. But for now, let them enjoy their laugh, let them enjoy their mockery, but remember, stay focused, because the people that are mocking you today do not have any better plan or any better alternative to what you are doing. You know exactly what we are doing, and you know that this is going to bring Biafra. Let me tell you, for the very first time in the history of Biafra agitation or struggle or liberation or fight, we have been able to educate, penetrate, and start educating the United States Congress. And as Donald Trump is coming, we are also going to penetrate and start educating the Department of State. That's where we are going. People don't know how this is work. We know how it works. And from here, I will say thank you very much.